Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We're here live on Van Brunt getting ready for your MKA varsity girls lacrosse, ready for a game against Saddle River. This is the girls lacrosse team's second game following a tough loss to Morris Knolls a couple days ago, lost 13-11, but they did have a bit of a rally in the end. So we'll see if some of that momentum carries over to today's game against Saddle River. I'm Alex today in the TV tower. Might have noticed Ian's not here. He's currently covering the boys lacrosse game. Go check that out. But after this game ends, don't go anywhere because you're going to see some exciting lacrosse today, I'm sure. Today, accompanied with me is
Vicky
and James.
Yeah, they're working behind the scenes, camera, stats, all the important stuff that isn't on the act, like directly on the action, but is still very important to keep the whole thing running. So we will be getting shortly to the action soon, right before the game starts. But until then, we will be back.
It says
And we are lining up for the face-off will begin. Moments. That appears to be Shay Murphy lining up to take the draw. Shay had an amazing game against Morris Knolls with 2 goals, 1 assist. A key contributor on the offense for sure. So we'll see how she will perform today. But the game is about to be underway as the ref slowly walks to the center field to drop. And goalies are ready. And Shay Murphy, ball is live, picked up there by BB Scorzo. Scorzo then running down the field, passes it over to Peyton Sullivan. Peyton with a rip, and the ball will bounce behind the Saddle River net. So strong offense out of the gate for MKA. That is, ball is moving around in the MKA offense. That is, I believe, BB Scorzo with the ball, moved it to Shay Murphy. No, that's Shay Murphy. Right. I'm still getting into the swing of things. It's been since the fall since I've done this, but MK, but with the ball now, I believe that is Maggie Murphy, number 16 there, and a goal by Olivia Davis. It seems to right off the bat already, only a minute in actually, which is insane. So some quick scoring by MKA there. I'm still figuring out the names there, so apologies for that. It will take me some time to get back into the swing of things, but a strong MKA goal immediately to really sets the tempo of this game, honestly. So strong MKA offense. We'll see if they can maintain it. Maggie Murphy with the face-off. She'll win it, and looks like Shay Murphy and BB Scorzo were battling with there, but here comes Saddle River on the run, and a whistle is blown. And I'm not sure. Oh, it appears like some sort of penalty shot's going to be given to Saddle River, so it's a 1v1 against Ella Freeman, I believe, and a beautiful block there from the keeper. Here we go. Running up the field, we've got Caroline Caneo. Caneo over to Olivia Davis. Davis trying to reach towards Addie Goldstein. The ball just won't connect. There's Caneo there on the battle, trying to keep the offense going. Picked up by Goldstein. Goldstein recovers the ball on the edge there, but she's running towards the center, looking for an option here. Goldstein moves it behind the net to, I believe, Maggie Murphy. Ball's going to keep moving around the world for MK. They're circling the net here. Shay Murphy over to Peyton Sullivan, I believe. Now, Peyton Sullivan with a run-in and a shot. It is saved by Saddle River's goalie. Good save there. I was wrong. It is a beautiful goal. It's impressive. I don't think that was a goal. That's on me, folks. But yes, I believe that would be given to Payne Sullivan there. Payne Sullivan had an amazing game against Morris Knolls also, actually. She had 4 goals, which, I mean, that's a lot for a first game. So add 1 more to the tally. So currently 2-0 MKA in the first few minutes of this game. Shay Murphy taking the draw. Seems the Murphy twins are alternating on the draws there. Previously it was Maggie, and before that it was Shay also. So here comes Maggie Murphy down the line, passing it over to Payne Sullivan. Sullivan continuing the rush, looking to start something here. Payne Sullivan gonna head behind the net. And Addie Goldstein was trying to get it, but she won't make it. Anyways, a ball is passed over to Maggie Murphy. Murphy now Murphy, oh, with a spin move, going for a shot. And Maggie Murphy with a strong rush through multiple Saddle River defenders. Seemed like she got some sort of shot off, but ultimately not able to get past the Saddle River goalie. Now Saddle River with some speed running down the midfield. This one Saddle River player, number 10, she's going all the way down. She's still going. She still has the ball. Running past all the Cougars here, it seems. And she'll be shut down by, I believe, Julia Flacco alongside Shay Murphy. And I believe she'll be given a penalty shot, seems like, based off that. So that's number 10, I believe, versus Ella Freeman. And Saddle River is on the board. Really was a strong effort there from that one player, turning what could have been a goal for MKA into immediate opportunity back for Saddle River. Really shows how quick the tides can turn on just any game of lacrosse. So, but Cougars are still ahead 2-1, so they'll just have to just shake this goal off and keep the momentum they had in the first couple minutes going. So, lining up for the face-off again, it will be Maggie Murphy once again on the draw. And the ball is live. Picked up by Maggie Murphy, actually. Thought it was Saddle River there for a second, but no, Maggie's got it. Maggie's run down. Murphy looking to start something. Is she going for the net? She is, and it's a goal! Maggie Murphy with a beautiful goal on that. Honestly, it started with her. She won the draw. She just ran down the field, and she put it in the back of the net. So a great effort from Maggie Murphy to keep the lead at 2 for MKA. So, a lot of scoring in these opening minutes. Would say back and forth game, but that was the only back and forth since most of the goals have been scored by MKA so far, which is pretty great to see, honestly. I'm glad that MKA is winning, So. But yeah, I do think that the Murphy twins are alternating on the draws, because here is Shay once again. It looks like she's going to pick that ball up, and yes, she is. She's right. Ball bounces out, but picked up by Olivia Davis. She's still bobbling it a bit, but ultimately will be able to get it into safety. Maggie Murphy now crossing it over to BB Scorzo. BB Scorzo over to Addie Goldstein. Goldstein running behind the net. She's going to pass it over to, can't see the number back there. That is going to be, now ball's going to make its way back around to Maggie Murphy, who's going to pass it to BB Scorzo to Shay Murphy. Murphy running in. Oh, Murphy tried to go for Scorzo there. Shut down by Saddle River there, unfortunately. Ball's in a bit of a scramble there. Multiple players running for the ball. Picked up ultimately by BB Scorzo, who's going to hit the ground hard there. Some collision there with Saddle River. So we'll see if they'll be rewarded with some sort of shot, and it seems they will. BB Scorzo got a prime scoring opportunity right now. Oh, she's going to try to go for a pass there, try to hit Peyton Sullivan. And ultimately, no fruition in their attempt, but it sure was a good attempt. And is that a yellow card? I did not know yellow cards were a thing in lacrosse. It seems that Olivia Davis is forced off the field. Interesting to see if MKA will be playing with a player down, as Saddle River now has possession of the ball. They'll be running it down the far end of the field. Cutting across to the middle here. Here comes Saddle River. Crossing it over. Here comes number 10 again. You got to keep an eye out on number 10. Number 10 is really can run down the field, it seems. Number 10, is she going to shoot? Number 10 still with the ball for Saddle River. I don't think any of her teammates are open for her. They should. It's not okay. Saddle River's moving the ball. They are laying siege to the MKA net, it seems. Oh, Bit of a bobble there. It seemed Grace Fitzgerald to try to get that one. Unfortunately, not in time, but it did roll out on Saddle River. So MKA does get possession, which is good. Now, Ella Freeman, the goalie, with a beautiful lob all the way down to, I believe that is Payne Sullivan. Sullivan now with the ball. Passes it over to Caroline Caneo. Caneo with the ball. Oh, a dangerous pass to Shea Murphy. If that connected, that surely would have been an MKA goal. Unfortunately, shut down by Saddle River now. But now, BB Scorzo. Looking to start something here. She's got her options, looking for her options. And she's going to try to move the ball, but it seems Saddle River's got a pretty tight defensive system right now, so maybe hard to start something here. BB Scorzo. Oh, she's getting double teamed, it seems. BB Scorzo able to get it over to Addie Goldstein. Goldstein's going to hit Caroline Caneo. Ooh, try to hit Maggie Murphy there, it seems. Ooh, bit of a scramble there. Ref's going to rule in favor of Saddle River, it seems. So it seems they'll be heading down the field back to the MKA zone once play resumes. Yes, now Saddle River has the ball. Payne Sullivan with some good defense there. Saddle River here. It seems that Olivia Davis has joined Sullivan to pressure that. And a good whack out for Payne Sullivan. Unfortunately, I was can't do that apparently. Whack the ball out. I don't know what the refs did in that, but Saddle River keep the ball. Ooh. I think that was a fake out by Saddle River there, but it didn't work because now MK has the ball. Addie Goldstein, bit of a bobble. She's going to recover. Goldstein, and it's a goal by BB Scorzo. A fumble by Saddle River culminates in an MKA goal. You can see BB Scorzo with the finishing shot. Some beautiful movement and some beautiful passes there. Movement of the ball by MKA, able to quickly capitalize on Saddle River's mistakes and get another goal on the board. They're slowly but surely pulling away, and it's only the first quarter. We still got a lot of lacrosse left to go, so we'll see how things fare from here, but definitely a good start for the MKA Cougars. Now, Maggie Murphy with the draw. Ball is up in the air. Picked up by Maggie Murphy. Had a bit of a reach for that, but she did pick it up. Murphy running down the line. She's going to pass it over to Olivia Davis. Davis over to Caroline Caneo. Caneo to BB Scorzo. Scorzo with the ball, slowing down the pace. Scorzo to Addie Goldstein. Goldstein running behind the net. Looks like she's going to run, cut back in. Is she going to shoot? Ooh, and is that in? Did that go in? No, I believe it did not, but picked up again. Ooh, Shea Murphy. Shea Murphy with the ball and the speed. She could have gotten a goal there if the ref hadn't blown it dead. Not sure why. Oh, seems the ref is going to give her an even better opportunity for her to score, lining up a 1v1, Shea Murphy versus the keeper here. A shot, and it's a beautiful goal. The keeper had no chance blocking that one, just ripped it right above her shoulder there. So another great goal by Shea Murphy. It is now 5-1 MKA Cougars. So strong showings by MKA early on. Just saw a goal by Shea Murphy. Prior to that, we had a goal by BB Scorzo, and prior to that, we had 3 more MKA goals. So, Saddle River, ball's going to bounce in the Saddle River's end, but picked up by BB Scorzo. BB Scorzo, run fast. Ooh, she's going to lose possession, but quickly recover it, but she will be forced to the outside. BB Scorzo passes to Olivia Davis. Davis to Maggie Murphy. Murphy passes it to, I believe that is Payne Sullivan in the center, surrounded by Saddle River players. Murphy able to get it to Shea. No, Sullivan able to get it to Shea Murphy. Murphy trying to break through the Saddle Rivers defense, but they are surrounding her. Murphy back to Sullivan. Sullivan scores! Peyton Sullivan. Shea Murphy passed it over to Peyton Sullivan, who hammered it home for another MKA goal. It is now 6-1 MKA Cougars. And I'm getting reports here from Vicky that there was a plane, but that is not as important as the 2 goals that MKA has scored. I think within 2 minutes, honestly, they are like scoring extremely fast. Like, honestly, seems whenever like I just announce a goal, they just scored another one. So it's hard keeping up. But yeah, good offense from MKA to be sure. That's just testament to how strong it is. So Maggie Murphy on the draw here now. Ball is up in there. Is BB scores. Picked up by Saddle River this time. It really depends on who gets the ball in the draw and the face-off there, because as you can see, number 10 for Saddle River, once again, she got the ball there at the last face-off, and now Saddle River's on the offense here. It seems that is Shea Murphy and Maggie Murphy and BB Scorzo, along with defensemen such as Deborah Gibbons and Julia Flacco playing defense here. And also Grace Fitzgerald. Anyways, Saddle River, a pass across the net there. Ref's gonna bow the ball down. Gonna give number 10, it seems, a shot on goal against Elle Freeman. Elle Freeman blocked the last one of these, so I'm sure she's got this in the bag. And the shot, and it will be a goal for Saddle River. She got it underneath the legs and it just bounced in. So unfortunate goal. I don't think this is gonna falter the MKA team too much though. They are up by quite a bit still. 4 goals, still a lot. So, but it really just shows how off of one face-off can lead to another like goal in such quick succession. So something to keep in mind, MKA, for next time, I guess. So Shea Murphy on the draw. And Shea Murphy trying to reach for it. She will get that ball. Shea Murphy now with the speed, running down the field, looking to pass it to someone. She won't hit someone. Oh, ball's gonna fall out. Ref's gonna blow down. And will Shea get, it seems Shea's gonna get another penalty shot-esque opportunity to put another goal. She's already had at least one today. And add one more for Shea Murphy. That is another goal from her. So it will now make it 7-2 MKA. I will say this lead is just being extended further and further the more we get into this game, and this game is only a minute in. We still have 3 more quarters. Isn't that crazy? So an absolute dominant showing by MKA so far, and still got a lot of lacrosse left. So we'll see what else they're able to do with that. So ball is live. Picked up by BB Scorzo there. Scorzo running down field. Passes it to Goldstein. Addie Goldstein. Goldstein, she's going to pass it back. I believe that is a goal, though. Maggie Murphy. I'm trying to see who passed it to her. Addie Goldstein, who did she pass it to? I believe. Looking hard. I believe that is Peyton Sullivan, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was Addie Goldstein to Peyton Sullivan to Maggie Murphy, and that equals a MKA goal. So yes. Yeah, the MKA offense of Addie Goldstein, Caroline Caneo, Olivia Davis, Peyton Sullivan, and the Murphy twins has been particularly strong, and BB Scorza has been particularly strong so far. 8 goals, but might need to hold on that for a minute because Saddle River is in the MKA zone right now, trying to break through the solid MK defense. Seriously, they are shutting them down, not able to let them approach towards the net, which is all the showings of a strong defense there. I believe that was BB Scorza there trying to pressure Saddle River, maybe a bit too much body contact there, because it seems the ref will give Saddle River another shot. To 10, once again, I'm telling you, 10 is the number to watch for Saddle River. She seems like a very strong player, making a lot of plays. Her shot goes wide, though. Picked up by Saddle River, though, so they'll still remain on the offensive. And seems that the period is just about winding down, so they'll have to be quick if they want to get something through here. And the shot goes wide, and it will roll out. And it appears that the scoreboard is off, but that horn will mark the end of the first quarter. An 8-2 absolute drubbing by MKA there. I remember they were strong from last year's season, but it seems they have they're very, very strong, very well-rounded team, very strong offense, pretty strong offense, pretty strong defense also. Only 2 goals, that's pretty impressive, I will say. So we will be back for the next when the next quarter starts, but for now we will be signing off. And we are back moments before the second quarter is underway. It appears that the scoreboard is still broken. At the end of the first quarter, you could hear a horn playing because the buzzer broke. So that means our clock will be accurate because there will be no official scoreboard to prove us wrong. So I'll be in MKTV first. Quite exciting. Anyways, official lining up to drop the ball for the face-off. And an interesting thing that James pointed out to me during that break there is that the Saddle River bench is actually quite small. It appears that they do not have any subs besides a single backup goalie. So it appears that the longer this game goes on, the more, I don't know, the more fatigue there will be. But anyways, back to the action as we are live. It is Saddle River with the ball there. We switch sides now. Saddle River laying siege to MKA right off the bat. Saddle River moving around there at the top. Moving now to the side, looking to start something here. Saddle River running behind the net, passes it across from behind. Saddle River now around the world, it seems, making a full circle almost. There it is, full circle. Anyways, Saddle River now. Seems that circle hasn't gotten them any closer scoring though. Now here comes 6 for Saddle River trying to start something here. Still moving to something. They've got some new energy in them, it seems, coming off the bat right this already in the MKA zone. Here comes Saddle River rushing in, trying to just jam it in past Ella Freeman, it seems, but MKA is going to surround her and shut down any opportunity of them scoring. But it will seem that number 16 for Saddle River will get a penalty shot for this as a result. So this is a good opportunity to score, but she won't. Okay, she did. That is commentator's curse right there. Traddy would definitely call me out on that. So commentator's curse. I shouldn't have said anything. So I'm sorry. That's on me, guys. So Saddle River will open the period quarter with a goal. So it will now be 8-3. 8 goals, honestly. That is a lot in 12 minutes. Like, I feel that has not been appreciated by us and probably you, the viewer, also. So just like, let's let that sink in as we await this face-off. I believe Shea Murphy now with the draw. And the draw is definitely a big thing. I noticed, like, seriously, whoever gets the ball immediately goes into the opponent's end and seems... See, here comes Saddle River now with the ball. A bit of a clash there in the face-off, but yeah, Saddle River now has possession there, moving it around. Don't know if she's trying to shoot. No, she's going to pass it back to the middle. Number 12 for Saddle River there. Going to lay it back. Saddle River, I believe that is number 10. Yes, number 10, Saddle River. Is she going to shoot a shot? Ooh, off the post it seems. Very dangerous shot there. Could have gone in if it was a bit to the left, but it seems it will roll out. Still Saddle River's ball though. So Saddle River still with the possession and the offense. Moving the ball around. Number 10 there. There she is. She has the ball. She's going to pass it back. And now Saddle River still with the ball, slowing the pace of this game really, as they're just looking for an opening to get past MKA's honestly really strong defense. Saddle River has not been getting many opportunities here. Oh, ref's gonna raise the flag up there, but it will also be a Saddle River goal. So it appears that we think we are 3 minutes in. Scoreboard's still not in, so the ref raised up the yellow flag. I don't know what that means exactly, but I think it was on MKA, so this will still be a goal for Saddle River. Really, like I said, a new second wind for Saddle River here, seeing the second quarter. They've scored 2 goals now in 2 minutes, and they've in 2.5 or so minutes, and they've really cut down the lead MKA has had. From 6 to 4 now. Still quite a bit of a lead, but not as big as before. So, but here comes BB Scorzo though. MK with a strong response here. Scorzo with the ball. Some beautiful ball handling by her. Scorzo over to Shea Murphy. Murphy passes it to Peyton Sullivan. Sullivan back to Shea Murphy. Murphy looking to start something here. Murphy still at the ball. Murphy slowly. Oh, she's going to pass it over. A goal, shot by, no, not a goal, unfortunately, but a shot by Addie Golsina. Super close. That is a prime goal scoring opportunity. Just unfortunately, Saddle River goalie was able to get there in time. Ref's going to blow the play dead after a bit of a scramble. They're going to give the ball over to Saddle River there, so they'll have possession now. They're making their Saddle River slowly but surely making their way. Peyton Sullivan with some good defense on Saddle River. She's going to march all the way over to pressure the Saddle River defense. That's some insane stamina by Peyton Sullivan. Seriously, like they're running around all the way for like 40 minutes. That's honestly impressive stuff. So Saddle River having trouble getting out of their own end, which just sucks because it's their own end. But now Maggie Murphy here. Maggie Murphy passes it over to Murphy, her twin, Shay Murphy. Hit the corner there. We'll see if there'll be an opening she can pass it to. Murphy over to, I believe that, not sure who that is, but she will pass it to BB Scores though, Payne Sullivan. I'll get who that is in a sec. But Payne Sullivan to Shay Murphy. And I think that is another MKA goal for Shay Murphy. Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah. Shay Murphy with another MKA goal. And that yippee there for us from Vicky So, I believe that encapsulates the excitement we are feeling in the TV tower quite well currently. Nine goals, a total of 9 goals for MKA. Saddle River did come out strong with 2 in the opening of this quarter, but MKA able to get a response there shortly after. So 4 minutes of play in this quarter. BB Scores though now with the run. And that player I was unable to identify, I believe, is Grace Masella, according to my roster. So, Grace Masella, I apologize for not calling you out when it happened, but you were monumental to making that goal happen. So, it was an incredible work by her. Anyways, Saddle River with the ball now. And being pressured there by Biko McNeil. But Saddle River still running down the field with the ball. Down the line, here they come. Being pressured there by Grace Fitzgerald. Saddle River still with the ball. Gonna pass it over. Are they gonna look for a shot? Being pressured there by BB Scores though. So, not able to get anything off. Oh, a long lob. Look to pass it there. They did pass it, but it will be swatted down and battled there by, I believe, Julia Flacco. Now, I think that is Deborah Giddens back to Ella Freeman. Freeman over to Caroline Caneo. And a great defusal of the situation by MKA there. A bit of a scary shot there by Saddle River, but here comes Caroline Caneo with an equally strong opportunity to score. And I believe she has pulled a penalty shot for MKA. Yes, so here comes Caroline Caneo. And Caneo, ooh, she cut across the golden mile, as Tim Cook would say, and tried to go for a shot there. Unfortunately blocked by Saddle River goalie, but it was a good attempt. So it appears that MKA will be maintaining possession of the ball, I believe, yes. So a shot there by Biko McNeil. And a skirmish there is going to have Payne Sullivan on the ground. Ooh, yeah, that sounded hard, but she seems okay. She walked it off. Props to her. She's got a penalty shot now on an open goal, or blocked by a goaltender. But it won't matter because she scores anyway. Payne Sullivan with the second goal for MKA this quarter. They are now double digits. It's a hard word. Double digits, yes. 10-4 MKA. And strangely enough, the scoreboard is still broken. I don't know what's up with that. I thought they'd get it fixed by now, but not. Okay, so our scoreboard's correct, actually. Let's go.
We are the scoreboard.
That is so true, Vicky. Now, so a Murphy goal, and now a goal by Payne Sullivan in this quarter. So, the lead is now back up to 6 once again for MKA. Now the draw picked up by BB Scores. They're going to battle for it, though. No, unfortunately, a bit of more bobbles there. BB Scores is not going to let Saddle River go that easily. And Saddle River, though, number 10 with the speed for Saddle River once again. Crosses over to the middle. Saddle River here with the ball once again. Ian pressure to the outside. They're going to move it behind the net of MKA and move it all the way around to the other end. They're just throwing it around in a circle. It seems that they're looking for a player that isn't locked down by MKA's defense, which will be hard to find. So they'll keep passing the ball around. Seriously, MKA's defense is shutting them down. It's going to be any moment now. They'll just make a bobble of the ball there, and I'm sure it'll just shoot down to the other end. MKA's got the speed, to quickly change the momentum of the rush of the play. So I believe that will be another penalty shot awarded to Saddle River. Yes. Ella Freeman, here we go, 1v1 against the Saddle River shooter there. And it is a beautiful block there by Ella Freeman, able to keep this game 10-4. And here comes BB Scores a beautiful lob, try to hit Payne Sullivan there. Unfortunately, just a bit too high, but imagine if she did catch that. That would have been a top 10 play, highlight reel goal. If that probably would have been a goal also, off of a beautiful pass, but unfortunately, just a bit high. So, but yeah, Saddle River is coming down the line again. It's swatted down there by Payne Sullivan. Recovered by Saddle River, but they're gonna bobble the ball there. And now here comes Addie Goldstein trying to win it for MKA. She's still got possession. She will pick it up. And now the ball's heading the other way to the Saddle River net. Addie Goldstein down the line there. Addie Goldstein with the ball still. Addie Goldstein, she's going to go all the way. Is she going to go all the way? Oh no, she passes it to Payne Sullivan. Sullivan, ball would have been able to grab her back to Addie Goldstein. Goldstein to BB Scorzo. Scorzo. And it seemed she was trying to get close to the Saddle River net there. And Saddle River defense pushed her or something. I gotta say, there are a lot of penalty shots in lacrosse I am noticing. Here we go, BB Scorzo. She's already had a goal in this game before. Can she get another? She might have had multiple, honestly. Also, at the 10th goal, you start losing count of who scored which one and when. So I do know she scored at least one. So we'll see if she can add another to her tally, and MKA's tally. So 1v1, BB Scorzo against the net, and she's gonna run across the net, slide it underneath Saddle River goalie's legs, and it is a good goal for MKA. It's 11 for MKA. I was joking with James and Vicky earlier. If MKA gets 14 goals, that's basically equivalent to 2 touchdowns there. And so another unit of measure perhaps to quantify how good the MKA team is doing so far. And the second quarter is winding down. We only have 2 minutes left. Time really flies when you score 5 goals in a quarter. So we'll be approaching halftime soon. As Maggie Murphy with the ball there. And yeah, I will admit, Saddle River's offense are awfully quiet. I mean, they are getting in the MKA zone, but seriously, MKA's defense has really adapted and tightened out, but who cares, because Payne Sullivan, Shay Murphy, she's unable to catch it cleanly, unfortunately, and that will, unfortunately, be recovered by Saddle River. Oh, but an error of a pass there, picked up by Caroline Caneo with speed. Caneo, ooh! And the Saddle River goalie is just going to get enough of that to keep it from going in. A dangerous shot there from Caroline Caneo. And interestingly, Saddle River will have the ball there, even though it tipped off of their goalie, I'm pretty sure, interestingly enough. So, I mean, I'm not a ref, but sure. Sure. So Saddle River will still have the ball in the final minute or so in this quarter. Like I said, scoreboard's still not working, but a pick there from Peyton Sullivan, able to get the ball. Oh, a beautiful reach, and it's a goal for MKA. Peyton Sullivan with a beautiful stretch pass to cross it over to the center for Addie Goldstein, who is gonna put it into the back of the net. And it is now 12-4 MKA. Oh my goodness. Yeah, MKA did falter a bit in the beginning of this quarter. Let Saddle River score a pair, but my God, have they come back. And it's been an absolute dominant showing ever since. They scored the first two and have not looked back. So, quarter's almost over, half's almost over. I believe we have a minute and a half or so left. So Shay Murphy is gonna take this one. His face off. Ball's gonna bounce all the way to the Saddle River net. Picked up by BB Scorzo. Scorzo with the speed. Scorzo with a shot. Yes, Scorzo with the shot, and Scorzo with the goal. Add another goal to BB Scorzo's stat sheet, and another goal for the MKA Cougars, because it is now 13-4. We are within striking distance of that double touchdown I mentioned earlier. Seriously. They're scoring so much, I'm running out of things to say. Like, man, seriously. Very impressive showing there. BB Scorzo able, off the face-off really, she just covered the ball, ran across the field, cut across the middle there, golden mile. Tim Cook would be proud, and a score there. So, good job BB Scorzo. A well-earned goal for her efforts. Here comes Scorzo again. Scorzo gonna slow down, look to pass it. She's gonna hit Biko McNeil. McNeil, oh! McNeil tried to hit, I believe that is Grace Masella there. Masella able to get it, but then it did bobble out, and it will slow down the play for her. But it will ultimately culminate in a penalty shot for MKA, taken by Peyton Sullivan. She's also already had a goal the same, and could have had a same one there. Unfortunately blocked by Saddle River's goalie. Oh, and the ball's out, and it's another goal by Shay Murphy. And that was a beautiful feed there by Peyton Sullivan. She took the shot, wow. She took the shot, immediately recovered her own rebound, passed it over to Shay Murphy, who was right in front of the Saddle River net to drive it home. 14-4 MKA. We have got the double touchdown. Let's go. And I don't know what the record is for this girls lacrosse team and how many goals they've scored. I mean, I guess this is the second game, so they've already beat their previous record of 11. But seriously, when they get going, and they have, I think, 8 goals in this quarter, if I'm correct. So, and I think that will be it to mark off the half. That horn there, maybe we'll get the scoreboard fixed during halftime, who knows. But yes, a very good period for all our MKA Cougar fans in the crowd today. And there are quite a lot. It is a beautiful day, I will say. Beautiful spring day, but yes. After 2 quarters of play, it is MKA 14, Saddle River 4. And the girls will be going off to halftime now, so we will be back when the action resumes momentarily. And we are back to start the third quarter. The scoreboard is still broken, so we are the scoreboard. And just to recap the game so far, first quarter, pretty strong start from MKA. They get up 8-2. Second quarter, Saddle River starts strong, cuts the lead to 8-4, and then MKA absolutely responds with 6 more goals to make it 14-4. That's very impressive, MKA. Let's see what you'll do in this third quarter. We've got Maggie Murphy once again for the draw, which will be happening any minute now. And the ball is live. BB Scorzo off to recover, and she does. Scorzo with the speed. Scorzo now is going to pass it over to Caroline Caneo. Caneo to Maggie Murphy. Maggie Murphy to Shea Murphy. That's a Murphy to Murphy pass right there to Olivia Davis. Olivia Davis, I believe that is to Grace Missella. I could be wrong. I will confirm that later. Addie Goldstein now with the ball. Addie Goldstein to Caroline Caneo. No, that is Payne Sullivan, who I mistook for Grace Missella. My apologies. But now, Maggie Murphy to Shea Murphy. That's another Murphy to Murphy there. Murphy to Davis. Davis to Sullivan. Sullivan back to Davis. Davis back to Murphy. Is Murphy going to Murphy? She is. That a Murphy to Murphy pass. All right. Back to Caroline Caneo. Caneo to BB Scorzo. Scorzo. Going to try to pass it to Shea Murphy. A bit risky there, but she does pull it off. Murphy now with the ball. Murphy. And there is a Murphy still with the ball. Getting pressured a bit there by Saddle River there, but she has the ball. Murphy. Is she going for a shot? Ooh, big block by Saddle River there. Good rip by Murphy there. Fortunately, unable to break it through, but now here comes. Oh my God, another goal there by MKA from Shea Murphy. And MKA was just able to rebound really strongly from Shea Murphy's rebound, and she was there after that shot to put in the slot to shoot another one, and then she scored. Yeah, so now it is indeed 15-4 MKA from that Murphy goal to kick off the scoring. And I believe that is either her, I think third or maybe even fourth at this point, because, MK is getting pretty high in the goal tally. It would be insane if they break 20 goals. Here's my prediction now that they will score, 21. Unfortunately now, that means the commentator's curse will kick in and they won't score, but, But nah, MK's offense is so strong, it transcends the commentator's curse. Watch this. Here comes Addie Goldstein. Goldstein back to Peyton Sullivan. Sullivan over to Olivia Davis, I believe. Yes, Davis. Maggie Murphy to Shea Murphy to BB Scorzo. To Caroline Caneo, to Addie Goldstein, to Payne Sullivan, back to Olivia Davis, and this, appears to be a chant there from the girls' bench over there. Yes, here comes Shea Murphy to BB Scorzo, and I will say, it seems both teams, and just lacrosse teams in general, really like the move the ball around until there's an opening, which honestly seems to be working. Here comes BB Scorzo with a rip, and it's another goal for MKA by BB Scorzo. A pair of goals to kick off this quarter by MKA. Shea Murphy with the first, Scorzo with the second. So yes, MKA's offense still strong as ever, even after 2 periods. In the second quarter around this time, Saddle River, I believe, had already put in 2 goals, and MKA's really adapted their systems and really shut them down. Saddle River also does have a lot less players than MKA, but pretty sure the same players since the beginning of the game are still out there, such as BB Scorzo, who just passed it to Maggie Murphy, passed it to Shea Murphy. Shea Murphy over to Oh, that's Biko McNeil. McNeil with the ball still. McNeil tried to hit it to Peyton Sullivan, I believe, unable to do so. BB Scorzo going to pick up from their scramble that ensued. Scorzo to Maggie Murphy. Murphy to Murphy. Murphy to McNeil, I believe. No, apologies. That is Payne Sullivan. Sullivan passing it over to Addie Goldstein. A long pass there. Goldstein with the ball. Passes it to BB Scorzo. Scorzo over to Maggie Murphy. Another Murphy to Murphy pass as she passes it to Shea. Shea's going to pass it to Payne Sullivan. Sullivan back to Maggie Murphy. He's going to pass it back to BB Scorzo. Scorzo back to Murphy. He's going to pass it back to Shea Murphy once more. Shea Murphy passes it back to BB Scorzo. BB Scorzo with a run now. Tried to get it through. Shut down by two Saddle River players. She's going to recover though. Passes it back to Shea Murphy. Shea Murphy over to Addie Goldstein. Tried to hit Peyton Sullivan, who's running in across into the center, but unable to do so. BB Scorzo with a beautiful recovery of that stray ball. Tried to pass it over to the center. Unfortunately, picked up by Saddle River, and Saddle River's going to get the run now. Running down the field. Here comes Saddle River number 12. She's going to be forced to the outside by, I believe, Helen Clothier. Saddle River now slowing down the pace of this game as they get into position. MKA in a tight defensive stance, in a tight defensive formation to counter. Ref's gonna blow the ball. I don't know what that was because there was nowhere near any contact being made to the person with the ball, I'm sure. But here comes number 10, Saddle River with the ball. Is she gonna get shot off? No, she will not. She will be shut down there by, I believe, BB Scorzo. But I believe the ref will award her a second penalty shot. So she'll get another chance to maybe, I don't know, score something. I don't know. Probably won't. But and a beautiful save by Ella Freeman, scooped up by Shea Murphy. Ella Freeman's able to be. Here comes Biko McNeil with the run, with the ball, running down the field. McNeil. We're gonna start something here. McNeil, is she good for a shot? The Saddle River player is going to make a bit too much contact with McNeil. It seems she will get a penalty shot. I will say, Ella Freeman has really stepped up when saving against those penalty shots. I think only the first one has gone by her, and ever since then she's been rock solid. So here comes Biko McNeil with a strong rip, and it's a goal! 17-4 MKA. McNeil, honestly, with just a power shot, she just ripped that thing right past the Saddle River goalie, and there you go, hit back of the net, and it's a good goal for MKA. And I believe that is her first goal of the season, since I do not believe she scored prior in this game and in the Morris Knolls game. I could be wrong, but if that is her first goal, congratulations. So 3 goals so far in this quarter, as we are nearly halfway in. And Shea Murphy with the face-off, recovered ultimately by Saddle River. But ultimately that will be recovered by BB Scorzo. Scorzo, honestly, just really good at recovering the loose balls, getting to the nitty-gritty, and winning the tough battles to keep MKA possession, honestly. Now, here comes Biko McNeil again. Passes it over to Peyton Sullivan. Sullivan will pass it to Grace Masella behind the net. A bit of a scramble there. Ultimately recovered once again by Sullivan. He's going to pass it to Shea Murphy. He's going to pass it over to BB Scorzo. Scorzo over to Addie Goldstein. Goldstein's back to BB Scorzo. Scorzo over to Maggie Murphy. Maggie Murphy to Shea Murphy. Murphy to Murphy pass right there. Murphy to Biko McNeil. McNeil over to, I believe, Payne Sullivan. Sullivan to Murphy to Scorzo. Scorzo to Goldstein. Goldstein back to Scorzo. Scorzo back to Maggie Murphy. Maggie Murphy to Shea Murphy once again. Murphy over to Sullivan. Really moving the ball here in this on the high crease of the. Oh, here comes Addie Goldstein with a bit of speed. She's going to pass it back to Grace Masella. Masella back to Scorzo. Looking to start something here. Scorzo passes it over to Maggie Murphy. Murphy over to Peyton Sullivan. Back to Shay Murphy. Back to Maggie Murphy. Back to BB Scorzo. Maggie Murphy. And they've made, like, I think 20 passes at this point, and they still have possession, which is pretty impressive, honestly, if you ask me. Scorzo over to Maggie Murphy. One of these passes will get through, I know it. Shay Murphy, a bit of pressure there. Is she going to, you see this as an opportunity? She'll pass it to Maggie Murphy. And here comes BB Scorzo cutting cross. And a loose ball. Honestly, that looked very close to rolling in. If BB Scorzo with the run, though, if she was able to cleanly catch that, that probably would have most likely been another MKA goal. So, a bit of luck there for Saddle River, as that loose ball will grant them this current opportunity. Number 10, it seems, for Saddle River once again with the speed. She's been running this whole game, which is, like, honestly, after 2 halves and 1 more to go, honestly, very impressive. So, Saddle River now on the offensive. They've got multiple Saddle River players on the far side of the field there. It seems like they're trying to make the field bigger, give themselves more space. You can see there's a lot of open space there directly in front of the net, but it could be because the Saddle River players have yet to close in, which they are doing now. Here comes number 10. She's moving fast. Some beautiful maneuvering there by number 10 from Saddle River. She's going to get a shot, but ultimately Ella Freeman will be there to make the save. Keep this a 17-4 game, and Saddle River is going to try again, though. They're still on the offense, and we are winding down in this quarter, so they may need a bit more urgency in their game. We only have 3 minutes left, I believe, so Saddle River still trying to start something here. Still moving the ball around. They still do have possession, but MKA is playing strong defense. But that was a good route run by that Saddle River player. Oh, geez. Yeah. Able to outmaneuver. And I'm not too sure why the audience is clapping. It appears some sort of milestone has been reached, perhaps. Yeah, I'm not too well updated with the girls lacrosse team, so I'm not sure what the applause was for, but that will be the end of the third quarter with the horn blare. So after 3, scores 17-5 MKA. And goals that quarter by Shay Murphy, Biko McNeil, BB Scorzo. Not as many as the first 2 quarters, but still they're up by 12, so.
And hit 21.
What does that mean?
Remember you made a bet saying we'll get to 21.
What do you mean?
21 goals by the end.
It's not the end, there's 1 more quarter.
No.
They have 4 more to go. But anyways, we'll be back when we start the 4th, and we'll see why everyone was clapping. Maybe we'll find out. But we will be back when the action resumes. And we are just underway to start the fourth and final quarter of this MKA girls varsity lacrosse game against Saddle River. Scoreboard is broken, the official one, but we do have our own. So it is, after 3 quarters of play, 7 MKA, 5 Saddle River. Or I believe it's 5. At the end there, a bit of confusion, so... But I do believe that goal after the penalty shot did go in and was another Saddle River goal. So it will be 17-5 after 3 quarters of play. So you can see the hands in for the Cougars. They just did that, so they'll be getting in position now to play out the final 12 minutes of this game. I've had a really strong game throughout, so Saddle River is going to have to pull off a miracle, honestly, if they want a chance even to be in this. But we'll see where it goes from here. So I believe that will be Shay Murphy once again on the face-off as we begin the final 12 minutes of play. No, apologies. I believe that was, I'm not sure actually. No, that's Caroline Caneo on the draw. Apologies. But Saddle River will now have the ball here. They're in their own zone. Available ball. Peyton Sullivan running out to challenge there. Joined up by Brooke Becker, it seems. And Biko McNeil here, able to play a good check there, able to give Peyton Sullivan possession. And here comes Brooke Becker. Becker over to Biko McNeil. McNeil over to Sullivan. We've got some new players out for MKA this quarter, it seems. There's Caroline Caneo. Going to pass it to BB Scorzo. Scorzo to, I believe that is Olivia Davis. Yes. BB Scorzo. Scorzo to Peyton Sullivan. Sullivan back to Scorzo. Scorzo across to Biko McNeil. McNeil going to pass it back to Olivia Davis. Davis with the ball now. Davis looking for options here. Davis going to run back behind the net. Still running with it. Oh, Davis hit I believe that's Payne Sullivan, I believe. Sullivan over to, is that Zoe Leitner? I believe that is Zoe Leitner, number 33. Yes. Leitner now with the ball there from Sullivan. Unfortunately unable to cleanly pick it up, but Payne Sullivan will recover it. So she'll pass it to Caroline Caneo. Will unfortunately, ball will fly by her. Ref didn't like that apparently. I don't know what he called blue down the play for. It seems that he will give possession to Caroline Caneo though. So Caneo over to Scorzo. Scorzo to Brooke Becker. Over to Olivia Davis. Davis with a toss over to Scorzo there. Scorzo passing it over to Becker. Brooke Becker trying to get it through, but unfortunately gonna lose the ball there. Saddle River is gonna try to gain possession. A whack there from one of the MKA players, gonna give Saddle River possession. Here we go. Saddle River now with the ball, run down. And yes, I believe that Brooke Becker and Zoe Leitner are the new players out for MKA's offense this quarter. Makes sense. MKA has scored 17 goals so far already, so it makes sense to give their previous players a bit of a rest. They were out first 3 quarters, so a lot of running while playing. So Saddle River with the ball now, passing it around. Saddle River with a run now. Oh, beautiful save by Ella Freeman there. Able to get her stick in the way to block that shot. And Freeman now with the ball, looking to pass it out. Freeman wouldn't pass it. She's going to hit. Oh! Try to hit Helen Clothier there. A bit of a bobble. Yeah. Seems that MK's defense is also has some new players this quarter with Helen Clothier. I believe that is Chrissy Burnett there, number 14, currently playing some defense alongside Helen there. So Saddle River with the ball now. The ball is still in MK zone. Up at the center point for Saddle River, number 10. BB Scorzo trying to nudge the ball away there. Seemed unfortunately going to give Saddle River a penalty shot. So we'll see if they'll capitalize off of this. Already 5 minutes into this quarter, which means we are 5 minutes closer to the end of this game. And now a penalty shot by Saddle River. Going to run in. Shot. A good save by Ella Freeman to keep Saddle River scoring. Here comes BB Scorzo running down the field now. Scorzo handling the ball. Scorzo, she's gonna slow down, pass it over to Olivia Davis. Davis gonna hit Caroline Caneo. Caneo with the ball now. She's gonna hit Brooke Becker. Becker now with the ball. Becker passing it over to Payne Sullivan. Sullivan tried to hit Zoe Leitner there. Unfortunately, it did not connect. So a bit of a scramble now for the ball there. And it seems that Olivia Davis is able to pick that up, keep the MK momentum going. So that is Grace Masella, I believe, passing it over Payne Sullivan. Sullivan back to Masella. Grace Masella now over to Brooke Becker. Becker running in. Tried to get a shot but did not. Was pushed out to the side. Tried to pass it to Zoe Leitner there, but a bit of some defensive pressure there impeded on that. So it will be a Saddle River possession. They will have the ball. Saddle River, a long pass over across the field and will be picked up. They will have the momentum though. Payne Sullivan with a whack there. That means play will momentarily stop. Saddle River will maintain possession though as they still run down the field. And that looks like it is Debbie Giddens, I believe. I believe that is Debbie Giddens running out to challenge. Yeah, Saddle River now with possession in the MKA zone. Only 5 minutes left. I don't know if it's possible to even score 12 goals in 5 minutes, but I would pick up the pace if I was Saddle River if I wanted to do so. Because they are playing awfully slow, which has proven to score goals in the past, but I don't think they can score 12 goals at this rate if they keep this up. So some good D by Helen Clothier, and it looks like also Caroline Caneo to keep Saddle River at bay. Unfortunately, it may be another penalty shot for them. Yes, it is, I believe. Yes, it is. So Saddle River, number 10, with another shot. He's going to pass it over across, actually. The ball's going to go back to her, though. Is she going to get a shot? No, she's going to pass it over across to right. Someone in the middle, Saddle River playing in the middle. Swatted down there by, is that Sierra Brannigan? It might be number 15. But now here comes Olivia Davis with the ball. She's going to get the ball whacked out of her stick, but she will get to keep the ball as so. Olivia Davis passes it over to Brooke Becker. Becker with the ball. Unfortunately, loses possession there. But Grace Fitzgerald able to keep the momentum going as she hinders the Saddle River defense from breaking out of their own zone. Saddle River still on their end of the field. And a bit of a misplay there. Picked up by Biko McNeil. McNeil now with the run. McNeil trying to go for a shot. She scores! Yippee! Yes, an appropriate yippee from Vicky there, you might have heard. Yes. Biko McNeil with the fake shot. She does some good. I don't know if you can call it stick handling. It is a lacrosse stick, but I don't know if it works the same as in hockey. But yes, she does some beautiful maneuvering to separate herself from the Saddle River defenseman. Get some space, and she will score. And now with that goal, I believe that Ella Freeman will be coming out of net. It will be replaced by, I believe that is number 52, Bianca Scalzo. And so yeah, another goal by Biko McNeil, and I believe that is her second of the game, I'm pretty sure, and of the season also. So yeah, pretty exciting. And we have just over 3 minutes or so left in this game. 18-5 MKA. Their scoring has slowed down this second half, but it honestly does not matter when you score 14 goals in the first half. Saddle River now with possession. Ref's going to pull out a yellow card or yellow flag or whatever. And it seems it'll be a penalty shot for Saddle River. Bianca Scalzo immediately being tested out of the gate. Like, she came in 20 seconds ago, and she's going to face the shot, and she makes the save! A huge save by Bianca Scalzo, fresh out of the iron, and she makes the save. There we go. And now that is Sierra Brannigan, I believe, with the ball now. Pass it up to Grace Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now. Fitzgerald to Zoe Leitner. Leitner with the ball now. Passes it over to, I believe that is Brooke Becker. Becker to, I think that might be Biko McNeil. McNeil back to Grace Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald over to Caroline Caneo. Caneo to Grace Masella. Masella, oh! A beautiful pass. Ooh! Oh my God, that would have been a glorious goal if Zoe Leitner from the backhand. First, Grace Masella passed a beautiful pass to Zoe Leitner in the midst of multiple Saddle River defensemen, and she had a beautiful shot as well. If only that went in. But MK still has the momentum going as they will maintain offense. Well, maybe not for long if the ref blows it down and gives Saddle River the ball. So, the ball's going down the other way now. A pass overshot will give MKA the ball once again. That is picked up by Deborah Giddens. Now, Grace Fitzgerald and Brooke Becker scooping up to win the ball. It'll be Fitzgerald who will win this battle. And ball will still be Fitzgerald's. Fitzgerald with the ball, and she'll pass it to Sierra Brannigan. Brannigan is going to pass it to Caroline Caneo. Caneo to Grace Masella. Masella with a bit of a bobble, but she will recover. And just before Grace Masella could get a shot, that will do it. The horn has sounded and time is up. That marks the end of this game. A win for your MKA Cougars after a dominant half, scoring 14 goals. They scored 14, never looked back, with a grand final score of 18-5 MKA. So you can see the girls celebrating a well-earned win. And that'll just about do it for this game. I've been Alex on mic commentating this game. Joined with me today is
James Osborne
And Vicky.
Yes, they've been a huge help to me over the game with the camera and all the behind-the-scenes stuff. So major shout out to them. So once again, a good win by your MK Cougars. And that'll do it for this game. So this will be Alex, and I'm signing off for now.